Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is NHL Imperialism Part 2. If you missed NHL Imperialism Part 1, please go back to my channel and watch that. Alrighty, let's get this video started. So now we're at the wheel and let's give it a spin. And we land on the Boston Bruins. Let's go to the arrow and see who they're taking on. So now we're at the arrow and let's give it a spin, see who the Bruins will take on. And that would be like northwest. I'm not sure who's northwest of the Bruins. We take a look, and if you go to the Boston Bruins, it's kind of pixely, but if you head northwest, they'll be taking on that free state. So basically, the Bruins get to take a free state. So we're back at the arrow, and let's see who the Bruins will take on this time. Hopefully, it's not another free state. And that's southeast-ish, but we're just going to go directly south. And of course, that's another free state. The Boston Bruins are just collecting so many free states right now. Back to the arrow. Yeah, back at the arrow again with the Boston Bruins. Where will they go? I don't think anyone's northwest of the Bruins because they're just on the coast. So let's give it another spin. South, I think this one finally gets us a matchup. So if you head south, technically it is just that free state, but it was a little southwest and there's nothing there. But let's see. If you go directly south, yeah, it is just ocean. Let's go back to the arrow. Back at the arrow. Again, let's give it a spin. That would be northwest, which I'm pretty sure just another free state, which it is. So let's just spin again and hope we get a matchup. That's just the ocean. That actually might be a matchup. Let's go. So yeah, I gave them this free state from that northwest one. But no, apparently if you head this way, it's just another free state. Back to the wheel. This one should be a guaranteed matchup against the Islanders or like the Flyers or Devils. Alrighty, let's hope this one's actually a matchup. Boom. That's New York Islanders. Let's go get that matchup. Finally. Alrighty, let's start this game. 2-0 Bruins after the first period. Still 2-0. 3-0 now. Looks like the Bruins will take down the Islanders here. Yeah. So, honestly, yeah. 3-1 final. Let's go take a look at the map. The New York Islanders have fallen. The Boston Bruins will now take their entire space. Uh-oh. Give me a second. We're having some technical issues. I'll have the map ready for next time we come to the map. The Vancouver Canucks. So our first Canadian matchup. Remember, the San Jose Sharks are right below them. So if they go south, they could be taking on the San Jose Sharks and trying to go for the biggest territory. Let's go to the arrow. All right, let's see where the Canucks are going. I already know who they're taking on. They're taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Let's go get that matchup. Alrighty. 1-0 Oilers after the first period. 2-2. Looks like there was a 2-1 lead and there we go. 3-2 Oilers. Like I was saying, there was a 2-1 lead for the Canucks, but they blew it. Now it's 3-2 Oilers. Will the Canucks even be able to come back, or will they lose their entire province or territory? Never mind. 3-3. Okay, let's hop into this one, see what happens. Alrighty. Hopefully we can get a goal here before time runs out. Otherwise we'd be going to overtime, and that could be very interesting. O'Connor brings it in on the right-hand side shot, and that'll be taken by Stetcher, who will then take it into the Canucks zone up the left-hand side. And he centers it to Brown, and Demko makes the stop. Rebound, Brown off his backhand. But no, 35 seconds left to play in regulation. This one might actually go to overtime. So, this is honestly intense. It's exciting. Henrique, he comes in, shot, Demko another save. 20 seconds now. And Stetcher shot, another save. Demko's been really good all game, though. Like, Kane to Brown. Centers it, Nurse shot, and there's a stop by Demko. It's right now, honestly, if the Oilers win the draw and put it, they have the full pressure right now, so they could definitely win the game with just one goal, and they don't win the draw. So we're going to overtime because the Canucks are going pretty slow. Oh, Quinn Hughes with what a block at the end of that period. Here we go, overtime. Well, McDavid wants to draw to Ekholm, and he tries to center it, but that's turned over. McDavid will make a push for the puck, but Hronek will give it right to Hughes, and he'll take it up the left-hand side. And he finds... I can't tell who that was. He lost the puck too quickly. Yeah. So, honestly, I don't know who's going to win this one. And McDavid just fanned on a slap shot, and now Quinn Hughes will take it through the middle and come to the right side. He shoots. Skinner the stop. And Hyman will take it up the right-hand side. He'll shoot it and stop by Demko again. Like I said, Demko is doing really good in this game. Hyman finds Jeff Skinner, and there'll be a stop made by Demko. I'm going to skip through. And here we are. There's about 20 seconds left, and the Canucks win the draw. And everybody can push. Draisaitl steals it, shoots, scores. Draisaitl wins it for the Oilers. And they'll take all the territory that the Canucks have, which is just their territory. But it's pretty big for them. Leon Draisaitl wins it for the Oilers. Let's go take a look at the map. The Oilers beat the Canucks. Now they have all of British Columbia. Let's go back to the team wheel and see who's next. So now we're at the wheel. Let's give it a spin and see who our final matchup is going to be. The New Jersey Devils. Let's go see who they're going to take on. Okay, I know exactly who that is. That should be the Washington Capitals, or maybe it's not. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. I thought that West was the Washington Capitals. They're Southwest or South. I just realized they're supposed to be in here, not in this. Kind of confused with that. But West is the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's go get that matchup right now. Let's get this one started. First period, 1-1. Still 1-1. This is actually right now anyone's game. With about 15 minutes left, power play for the Devils. They don't do anything. Another power play for the Devils. They get a goal. 2-1 Devils. Another power play goal. 3-1 Devils. I think the Devils now have this one in the bag. Unless they... Flyers... No. They just didn't capitalize on the power play. Let's just skip to the end now. Oh, Jack Hughes got an empty netter. 4-1 final. And that brings us to the end of this week's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please go down below, hit that like button, and subscribe. We're just going to go over the fact that the Oilers, Sharks, and Golden Knights all have big territories basically connected. So maybe that could be a very important thing to remember for next time. Then you also have Bruins and Devils like building up some pretty big territory, same with the Buffalo Sabres. So stay tuned for part 3 next time.